There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Here we go. Welcome along to what is probably a very long-awaited return of a GP session. You didn't get to see the qualifying because I only decided late last night that we are going to do a qualifying session. And now we have a opening round for you on the free-to-play account. We didn't qualify on the main account. I still don't want to put that much effort in at the moment. So I am kind of still chilling a little bit. So apologies. Oh, Jesus. Apologies for the delay in starting the stream. Now, hopefully, you might see a little bit of a difference with the camera quality for myself. If you was in the stream earlier in the week, you saw me showing you that I've got a proper camera to use as a webcam. So hopefully, you might notice the camera quality difference on myself. But now we have got a better camera than just a standard one. So good afternoon to everybody. I had to restart the PC. That's why we were a little bit late. And we're going to get into some opening round on the free-to-play account. Thank you, Dave. Let's have a quick shout-out, shall we? Who's here then? Mark won't be able to watch live, but working. But thank you for at least popping in, Mark. Tekken, Drake J, Undertaker. We've got C. Starkey. We've got Calum. We have got Levent. We've got Solanke, Drone Home. Luis Felipe, welcome. Kimo, Dave Morris as well. Hit the like button, everybody. Yep, as everybody says. Yes, we can see your spots now. I mean, I know. I absolutely know. So yes, welcome to everybody. We're going to get into our GP round and see if we can perform well back on this free-to-play account. So, oh God, I forgot to put myself on here. There you go. Welcome to opening round. FIFA Boy, Addy, welcome. Daniel, welcome. Raymond, welcome. And yeah, we're going to we're in Challenge at GP. That's going to be the aim this week. And see if we can score a perfect round or see what type of real players we get hold of. That's what is going to be key. 2 seconds. Reply to that text. Yeah, so this is what it's going to be. I'm in Challenger as well for Starkey. Nice. So yeah, let's show you first of all how we did yesterday, late last night, qualifying on the free-to-play account. Let's go here. Let's go here. Picture quality is good. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dave. Okay, so this is where we start. We are currently third in the sort of highest scoring positions at present. So we'll have a look at the scores that are currently around. We have got a 373 at the top of this opening round. So we got to try and beat that person. What else have we got? So let's have a look. So we did, our score-wise, last night of 188. We went perfect in Challenger, just using the free boost as well, so nothing major to report back on that one. We are through with a perfect score, and that's why now it's time for the opening round to try and get through to final round. Max is first in the race. I heard he was doing well so far. So, tyre management and speed for the very first race. Top is 373 for you, Starkey. So, this is the setup that we are running, okay? We've gone for that speed setup. Now, drivers, tyre management for this race. So, I'm going to go on to, I think it's Lance Stroll who's a little bit better for us. And it's going to look something a little bit like this. Now, we're not going to try and use any premium boosts. So, we might still have to basically do a one stop, or well, probably a two stop in this race. But these are the two drivers that I'm going to go for in race number 1. It is Behrman and Stroll, and a car of that quality. Did a 186. That's good work, Starkey. So, we are ready for race number 1. I guess it's not a stream without doing a poll for the races. So, race number 1, have a think about it. How many points do you think we are going to get? And I'm going to put that poll up on the screen right now so that you can have a guess and see how accurate you are. Try contenders. How is it so far, Kimo? How have you done? But let's get into it. Get them posted. Prost, we're only in Challenger, Daniel. That is, I haven't got any Challenger decent legends that I don't think I can use. Let's just have a look quickly. And just check. Yeah, button, not good enough. I haven't got the cards. So, 171 in quali, 30 more than second. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's go. Race number 1. Tyre management and speed. Them two drivers. That setup. Here we go. Isn't Doohan better because of race start? Jack Doohan. Let me check his epic. He's just got 6 less, so I'm not going to take him. Okay, so here we go. We don't live in. I've kind of put all socials on hold. Okay, here we go. Hey, could be Addy. A lot of people might already think he is the GOAT. And we get...
we've got a new subscriber.
Justino Martinez hitting the subscribe as well. Thank you. We have got a real player here. And I tell you what we might do. I might nip a boost here and see if we can take some points off. I don't like using the premium boosts. But I could potentially... I mean, where we got real... I mean, look. Where we got real players, we're going to have to try and do something special to try and keep our perfect score. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep at the perfect score until we can't get the perfect score. So let's see how we go. Thank you, Dave. We're going to go for it, absolutely. We're going to do, I mean, real player, we've got to try. If we drop points, then we literally don't, and we just save the free boosts. Okay, here we go. Race screen time. Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm behind the blooming thing now. God, come on. Where? Get me behind the chat box. I forgot to even push Stroll. Right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Rival has gone for Eagle as well. So, let's try. I mean, this person surely needs to score perfect score in this race. So, I'm going to see if I can at least drop them some points. That would be a nice work if we could. So, let's see how they can do. I don't think they can get 4 laps on the softs, though, I must say. I don't think you can do that at this level. I can barely do that on my... Well, we've got a safety car. Oh, we've got a safety car already. So they can now get the 4 laps because the safety car is out, ladies and gentlemen. So that is... I mean, what a bad start from Lance Stroll in this race. That actually might help him here. So, yeah, this has probably handed the initiative back to the rival. Because we needed them to be on the mediums to do the 4 laps. So, Arrow, welcome. So, they're going to get the 4 softs now, which means they're going to be... I mean, they might get the 4 softs. We'll see how that goes, but... How do you mean, Carlos? So, P3 and P10... Again, they're going to get us. Yeah, they're gonna be fine, this rival. Problem is, Stroll's got to get through. We're probably going to drop points in this race. I think we can all pretty much guarantee that. But what we'll do is we'll try and take some points away. Maybe we can get 5 laps and go 5-3 here. That could be an opportunity. So we get pushing again as we come out the final few corners. We're racing again here in Silverstone, and we're round the outside of Hadjar. We're into P2. We have managed to steal an overtake on the rival. Now we use DRS then down the straight for the first time. Stroll getting through as well. Behrman up to P2. Now I'm going to try and get 5-lap mediums here. I'm going to just chill. Rivals pushing past. We're going to save some of that power unit. I think I can get 5-lap mediums. Just. Which would be huge for us. Stroll's coming with us as well here. As now the rival does pit early on. So rival has to bail and has to go for the 2-stop. So rival 2-stop. Confirmed. Whilst we are going for 5 laps. Let's see how this pans out. Is the rival pushing? He can't really push. Can I get 5 laps? It doesn't look too great at the minute. I must say. I've got to pit with Behrman. But I don't think I need to pit as the rival is out of tyres. Now I'm going to go with Stroll one more. I'm going to go with Stroll. I don't want a double stack. Can I hold up the rival a little bit? You bet we can. And we've jumped the rival in the pits as well. Come on. Just got to hold him up now. He's gone for softs. He's not going to get 4 laps on the softs. He's not going to surely get 4 laps on these soft tyres. Let's continue to hold up. As now we're right behind the rivals Behrman. We go to conserve again. This race all about conserving tyres. Stroll. Oh my god, he's lost some tyres very quick. Did I push him by accident or something? I don't know, but he's fell off the tyre cliff a long way from home. Wowza. But, Rival's back in again. No power unit though. Rival in P1 has to pit. Can we find a way? I'm going to just try and close up now. I'm going to just try and gain that power unit back all the time. Here's Stroll. So I don't think we're going to be perfect in this race by any stretch. We're just still looking after power unit. Yeah, it's a weird strategy for crashing, absolutely. I didn't use DRS that lap. That's a little mistake. So a little bit rusty here. But we're going to absolutely try and come back on this. Rival still going round. Rival still going round. As we now push down. So we're going to continue this little push. As we continue on in P2. So if we take 45 points here, I think I'll be very happy. 45 points would be very solid indeed. And Rival is going to have to potentially give us that place. Because we are going to come out ahead. So Behrman continues through. We're going to take at least 1 point off the rival, it seems. We are right behind this car. I can just try and chill a little bit. Because I feel like he's going to come past. But DRS could be key here. So I'm going to continue to conserve. Again, he's just used DRS right there. Okay. We are going to now try and empty the tank as we get back through. Stroll I can push. I think we're going to run out of tyres potentially though on the line. I think we're going to survive. Yes, we are. Woo! Woo! That was rough. That was tough. Yeah, that's it. It must be the graphics are a little bit better, Errol. 45 points. And I think without the safety car, we could have been on for a little bit better there. I think the safety car actually cost us points. If we have a look at the setups, level 8 Hadjar and level 6 Behrman for the rival. And the car was, look at that, 129 speed. We've got the same parts. They are absolutely so much higher levels than we. And we have managed to take some points. That is all you can ask for when it comes to racing here. So let's have a quick look, shall we, of how that person has performed. Let's see if we can find them. I'm interested to see how they have got on. So, let's have a look. 45 points. And it was a perfect qualifying as well. Woo! We'll take that. This little free-to-play account. Taking points. You know, what can we do at this level with that matchmaking? It's pretty insane and pretty tough. So we'll open this little challenger crate up. See what we get in here. I mean, I don't know what comes in here now. 20, Swish. Some Yuki. Some Tuhan. Ooh, Hajar getting closer to level 7. You know what? That's okay. Okay. I haven't left the pit pass yet. I'm not really bothered about some of these. Let's just get rid of that. And that. I mean, I only got to, as you can see, 20 on the pit pass. That's why I haven't been playing. So, let's just claim what we got in here. And then we can get into the next race. So, the poll was interesting. Obviously, we had that real player. Oh, wow. Glad to help you, Errol. Glad to help you. So, let's get in to what will be race 2. We get some more ham. Dominic, this is the free-to-play account. Completely different. If you don't really care about challengers and contender, go somewhere else. Simple as that. I mean, how can you not enjoy the race that we've just had in challengers? So, yeah, I think a lot of people would probably disagree with you, mate. Race start and power unit next. Okay, I think we need to build... No, that is our power unit setup. And race start drivers. So Bearman surely got to be in here. I can't remember. I think it's Hajar or Colapinto, isn't it, for the other driver. Colapinto has got 53 race start. Let's just check everyone else. It's difficult, but Colapinto's so rough on tyres. Jose, welcome. I might take Kimi Antonelli here. Like that. Just check Duan. Check Science. I might go these two. I feel like that is better for me in this race. Welcome Thomas as well. Okay, so I'm going to go for this setup with these drivers. Race start it is. Welcome Mervyn. Race start and power unit. Singapore. I tell you what, we won't do the poll, but let me know in the chat if you're watching how many points race 2. Just let me know. And I don't really know the strat. I can't remember my strategy for this. I must say. So let me try and come in here. I've got a real player, by the way, and it's a bad matchup again. Singapore. 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. And then potentially a free hard, free hard. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Premslaw. Hello. How are we? Okay. This could be tough. Another bad matchmaking. And they're using the same combo. Antonelli, Bearman. Question is, have we got the better strategy? We're about to find out. Race start power unit. I've got to be using Instinct. Free boost. That's all I can really afford to use now. Yeah. Why are you doing contenders and challenger like every other creator? I mean, let's be honest, Dominic. This is a zero spend account. I can't perform in contenders or champions yet. I'm only in Series 10. It's a little bit different. The other creators who are all in Series 12, that's their choice. I am an account on this one where I am legit playing the best mode I can. Because I can't compete in contender. So mine's a little bit different. I don't have any boosts. I don't spend a single penny. This is the completely free way to play this game. And at the end of the year, if I end up going champions and getting a P1 on this account, it'll be all that matters. So I am protecting and I'm doing this game. Remember as well, you are only about 5 months into this game. There is another half of the season still left. There is no need to rush at all. I would, Kartik, if you could take basically an early pit stop under the safety car might mean that you can do a one stop on a slower tyre. That's pretty much what it could mean. Yeah, I just haven't got the time to race. Remember, I've got to race both accounts. I've raced this account 1,000 races, and I've done the other account 2,500 races. So it's a lot of racing. As now, we're ahead. Rival doesn't seem... It was a real player matchup, I will confirm. But they don't seem to be racing hard with boosts. So we're going to come into the pits for Antonelli. It is a box for the very first time. Let's go.
Box.
And now Bearman comes back out ahead of the rival. Remember, Bearman decent, but we are in to P number 2. Yeah, this is a proper way of doing it. We don't spend money. We're doing this the hardest way. I can't go and buy a crate and get loads of boosts. It just doesn't work. But we will get champions on this account later in the season. Once we get to Series 12 and we get a few levels of drivers, then we will be moving up the progress. Just sadly, this is what the progress looks like on a free-to-play account. So this is the hardest way of playing this game. No, I say no boosts. I've got boosts, but because I'm smart and I've worked out how to do it. So that's the only reason I've got so many boosts is because I don't win as many duels because I don't use boosts. How does temperature impact the tyres? So basically, Varun, the higher the temperature, the quicker they run out. However, I would only say it's over like 34 degrees that it really has a noticeable impact. When you get to like temperatures of 34, 35, 36, which have been seen before in GPs, you have to take a slower compound tyre. So for example, if your softs did 2 laps, they will do 1 lap in that heat. But again, temperature doesn't really impact too much now. It's more the circuits and the way Hutch have built them. As we're into the pits, can we kick back off with a 47 points after race number 1? We are looking pretty good at the moment. We're into that P2 position, which is exactly what we need. If we can complete a P2, that would be nice. And it looks like it was a right choice to go with Antonelli. Looks a smart choice. As we come round. So, down that straight. And we're on to the final lap. This looks like it's going to be the 47. We have got 1 lap to go and we have got a full push required by Ollie Bearman. Yeah, no, that's good, Varun. At the end of the day, you can pick it up at any time and it's absolutely fine. So, just keep grinding and you will get there absolutely. As we start the final lap, we've got Ollie Bearman and Antonelli leading the way. We have pulled nicely clear from P3. And if you had said 45 points, you're going to be wrong. 46 wrong. It is because we are going to take a clean sweep with this one. It is going to be a nice return to some points after what was a difficult race number 1. Antonelli wins. And Bearman is P2. GG's. Let's go. It is a beautiful 47 points. Let's go. Let's go indeed. That is what we needed. Now we'll wait for the rival to finish, which they have. And that is our first perfect race in the bag. And another Challenger Grid Crate. 9-9. Oh, I forgot to check the setup. But 999 versus 1037. These matchmakings are not getting any easier. We'll open these, though, every time. Some Alonso. Yeah, it could be, potentially, Varun. I mean, there's more Hajar. That would be a nice upgrade if we can get him. So, we are through race number 2. I mean, it might be worth a try, Varun. I'd be interested to see how that works out. Okay, so we have got 92 points so far. We're going to go to race number 3, defending and speed. So back to our speed setup. Our drivers, well, they suck a little bit at defending, if I must say. So it's going to be Jack Doohan. Like so. I think I can use his epic, actually. Let me correct that. There you go. And I think Colapinto might be the other driver. But I'm not going to take him. It's not worth it for me. So let's have a look at Carlos Sainz. Again, I don't think that's worth it too much. So I'm not going to take him. So these are our drivers, Bearman and Jack Doohan. This is our car for Miami. And I think this is just going to be a... I think I can do a free soft these days. But let me know in the chat, how many points are we going to get from Miami? Race number 3. Let's quickly have a view of the points. So I need to go to Miami. Let me put myself back in here so I can actually look at my strategies. Singapore was that just done. So now we're going to go and take a look at Miami. Let me just quickly move my scroll bar as well. Again, we've done a little amendments, as you can see. So I just need to adjust a few little settings. There you go. Okay, let's have a look. I think it's a free soft at Miami in the dry. 75 tyre management. I think it can be less than that. Oh, that was you, Premslaw. I was caught. I didn't think you'd go for the 2-stop. I think 1 stop there, Premslaw. I think you beat me. I think you want to go 4 medium, that track. I think it's quicker for you. But who knows? But let me know down in the chat, how many points are we going to get? Rodrigo, welcome. Let's do this. Opponent scared you. Yeah, when you went softs, I kind of thought, because my main account can only just do 4 softs with Eagle. So that's why I knew you weren't going to get the 4 softs. However, when I saw you... I mean, I think, Premslaw, I might be wrong, but I think if you didn't get a safety car, I would have potentially took the 47. I generally think I might have. Oh, why is my camera broke now? Why is... Battery's dead. Right, hold on, chat. The battery has died. Already? That's never good. So, hold on. So, I need Miami. I'll be back when we do this. I've kind of lost this now. Right, hold on. This is interesting. This is what I'm trying. And it seems like this camera... I mean, look at that for an action-packed photo. And now I need to try and change the battery. Interesting. That's never good, chat, because that's not been on that long. So, maybe I didn't turn it off last night or something. Who knows? Right. I think we're winning. I think we are winning. Right, let's get this back in. Come on, camera. Give me back. Here we go. I'm still behind. I'm on the wrong race screen now. It's a great thumbnail. The camera will sort itself out eventually. But I'm still learning this. I'm interested to see how long this camera ends up lasting. Hopefully it will sort itself out in a second. Woo! Come on, camera. You've got this. Maybe it hasn't got this. Yeah, now we're back. Okay. Yeah, we're learning. I don't know if I turned the camera off properly last night or not, so I'm interested to see how this battery lasts. But, you know, this is what you pay the price for. High quality camera. Battery run out in 10 minutes. But let's see if it lasts the end of this stream. If it doesn't, we know we're in a little bit of a problem. So Bearman coming round. He'll pit for soft tyres. Camera, you got the camera, you got this. It is a great thumbnail, Caleb. With the can of Coke. Right, so we're well clear. I haven't even been watching, and we're well clear. Trying to find the other dog now as well. Okay, this should be good. And we're through. So, we'll see what happens with this camera. Whether it's a viable option. Sadly, you can't plug it in and let it, like, continue. So, blue eyes are now looking... I tell you, the camera quality is better. You all agree the camera quality is way better. But I just don't know how long these batteries are going to keep up for. So, I've got it on video as well, so hopefully... I mean, I might have to mess around with the settings, but let's see. So, we'll have to basically see if we can... see what the camera's like. If the camera stays working, then it's great. But if not, we'll have to probably go back to the old camera, I imagine. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but... let's do this. Let's get the points. And let's pull away nicely. 1-2. That's what we like to see. Better definition, more battery used. Do you suggest using boost in sort of Series 7? Hold off as much as you can, Varun. That's what I would recommend. If you've got tough matchups and you're only doing one race, for example, then by all means give it a go. And make sure you guarantee that win. But if you don't need to, try and hold off where you can. The best thing to do is try and use your boosts for the GP events. That's the main sort of place to use them. That's where you're going to get your rewards that hopefully might be good. You never know. So Jack Doohan starts the final lap. Ollie Bearman comes round in P2. So hopefully, I mean, we've pulled very clear. And how do we win so easily? I mean... we don't always win so easily. It depends on matchups. It depends on boosts. A lot of things. So, what we've got to do today is make sure that we don't really drop any more points and that we make it through. And currently, we're in P1 and P2. And that is where we're going to finish. Bearman and Doohan are going to come home in... the perfect scores. It's back-to-back 47. Singapore complete. Miami complete. It is a 45, 47, 47 start. That is good news. Now I can put my video back on. There we go. And that is a job well done. Bingo. If you guessed 47, that is exactly what we got. Which is great news. So, let's wait for the rival to finish like so. Manu is getting... what's the score, Solanke? And thank you, Addy. So, yeah, look, another bad matchup. That's 3 in a row. Andretti 4, Bearman 5. And the car was no speed at all. So, we'll take that. And little Challenger crate. This is the first time, by the way, that I'm ever getting crates in a GP. Because I've never done it before with the GP crates. So there you go. Swish. Spire. Middle name's Verstappen. I'm like, Verstappen with a GT3 car. Right, race number 4 then. We've got to keep up some points. It's going to be tough, but we've got to keep it up. Tyre management, power unit. So it's going to be our setup 3, which is our power unit car. And then tyre management, it's going to be Bearman. And I can't remember who we used in the first race. Stroll, wasn't it? But he got a ridiculously bad start. So, we'll see if he can survive this time. 2-1 now. So, tyre management, power unit setup. Get your guesses in then for race number 3. Tyre management, power unit. Race 4, sorry. Here we go. Let us know what you think we are going to do. You can use Doohan. Yeah, I can do. It's all good. Jack, Doohan's not as strong. He's got better race start, though. And it's another higher matchup. Real player. Oh, the game loves the real players at the moment. But let's see how we get on. Where do we go? Oh, look at that. 6th and 7th. I mean, what do I do here? Probably I can do a 4 medium, surely. Tyre management and power unit. I don't want to use my boosts again. We're not going to be scoring. I mean, I've got to use instinct, I think. Got to keep some of my boosts. Qualifying setup. Well, let's hope, shall we? Okay, here we go then. Get your guesses in the chat if you want to see or guess how much we're going to score. It's time for race 4. Hards, mediums, downforce boost by the rival. The question is, can Stroll get away okay? He can. And Behrman can get away better. It's P2 for Ollie Behrman. And it's P now number 5 for Lance Stroll. So he's come through so far nicely. Rival Antonelli is out front. So we've got to try and catch him up. We're going to try and just take our time in this race. Because we need to get some power unit back. And then use DRS to bring us back to this rival. We've got a follower as well. Thank you very much. I can't see who that was at the moment. It didn't come up. Oh, it's because alerts are behind me. That's always very annoying. So I'll move that back out. But let's go. P2. You can see where the rival is. They're pulling clear. We just got to try now and bring it a little bit closer. You can see the rival pushing all the time. We're going to use DRS down the home straight. That is the best play to use it. And here we go. Time for a flyer for Behrman and Stroll. DRS is going to be massive to take in this race. And you can see now, rival's got no power unit. They've pushed as much as they could to create the gap. And we're now hammering into the gap as Behrman now starts to put Antonelli under a little bit of pressure. Rival in P6. Here comes Behrman to try and get back this 47 points potential. And now he's right behind it. We're going to get another dose of DRS shortly. But I'm not going to use it just yet. We're going to let the rival still continue to push. Because we've got good time. Now I think we can start pushing. And I'm going to just use DRS now. I don't think it will matter too much at this point. But we do take the lead. And that is us up to P1. So P1 Behrman. And Stroll is going to come in as well. Now the good thing for Stroll, he's got good power unit levels compared to the rival who's got nothing. No double stack around here, folks. You know me by now. And now we come back out. Rival's going for 5 hards. And it's Lance Stroll to try and close some gaps here. He will get DRS, the rival, because we are out in the front. The question is, how can we get past these cars? Come on, here we go. Need to get past with Stroll, because the rival is using DRS. We're just not using it. They're going to pit surely now. They do. So now it's all about getting Stroll into P2, past this rival. Welcome Presley to race 4 as we go up the inside. And our strategy, it's took 6 laps, but our strategy has finally caught up with the rival. We are bang on their tail. We've got 30% power unit as well. And now we're just going to make sure and get that power unit back. That's all we need to do. Let the rival come closer. He's going to use DRS. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to just try and gain as much power as I can. We close back up out of turn 1 to turn 2. And then I just need to push the button down the back straight. That is all I need to do. Just let them keep on rolling. Bit of race strategy here. Welcome Dan as well. So Behrman's going to be fine. Now rival continues to push. I mean, I'm not going to use DRS too much here. Actually, I will. because I should be able to get it next lap as well. Now, Bearman can go all the way here. Rival's going to use DRS. It's time for us to push. But Rival, don't worry, we'll come back at the Rival. They've used their DRS. We have got a full lap of push, even more than that. We should have probably pushed a little bit earlier. But let's see if we're going to get away with the luck here. Oh, yes, we are. It's into P2. Does Lance Stroll go? So P1 for Bearman, P2 for Stroll. And the purpose of using DRS as well earlier on last lap was you can come out the final corner and cement the victory away. We do it nicely. We time it nicely. It is a 47-point run here in race number 4. Get in. So that is 3 races of 47s. And of course, a race where we didn't do too badly against a higher real player. So, 186 points after 4 races. That's pretty solid. I am pretty happy with that performance. Let's open up, as always, the Challenger crate. We get some Spire and some more Bearman. So we're going to go and head off to race number 5 now. So again, tyre management cornering, let me know in the chat what your thoughts are on our point scoring potential. Tyre management and cornering. So this is our setup. We need our tyre management drivers, which are pretty much what we've just got. Duan look just not as strong for me. So these are the 2 drivers, Stroll and Bearman. This is our cornering setup. Probably going to be using downforce here. It's race number 5, wet conditions. Let me know in the chat. What do we think? We've had every single team score higher so far today. I should have checked the Rivals team's setup. I don't know why I forgot to do that. What are we going to get? 47, 42s. We're going to lower team score then. Lower team score this time round. So let's see how we can perform here at Austin. Seems like everybody was waiting for the team score matchup to guess their points. (47, 47). Did 375 in a bad group. Still, Dan, as long as you get through, mate, that's what is required. I don't have too much. I mean, I'm going to use this because I've got more than that of downforce. So, tyre water is going to come into play for this one. Welcome, David. And let's go. P3, P4. And another Antonelli Bearman combo. Stroll's going to get an average start. We know Stroll likes an average start, but he gets away okay. So Bearman to the front of this account, and Stroll will slowly get through as well. Race number 5, Austin, the only wet circuit of this week's GP. Up the inside, it is P3. So Stroll has had a good start this time around. We'll make sure we just conserve, because Rival is going to start pushing. Stroll lap 4, Bearman 3. Could potentially go either way, yeah. We can definitely get 4 laps, that is certain. So we might... and Stroll gets now into P2. So I think this week's boost is glitz, isn't it? So I'm just... If you basically want to know how this free-to-play account is working, the idea for me is that I perform a GP where I can make it to the final rounds comfortably, a light challenger. And this account, because it started with 0 boosts this season, it is aiming to recover boosts every single week from a GP event. So we've managed to stockpile quite nicely so far. And our little plan for the season has absolutely worked a treat so far. So, down the straight, we can pull Bearman in this lap if we wish, which I think we will. Stroll probably won't, because I don't want to pit Stroll and then a safety car gets launched and everyone pits ahead of me. So I'm going to pit Bearman first. He can be the rear gunner if he needs to be. And I should use DRS, but didn't. But how is everybody else so far got on in GP? Let me know down in the chat. How have you scored so far? Have you entered a new GP this week? Let me know what your thoughts are. As we go then down the straight, Stroll's pit stop is coming up. Behrman is back out on wet tyres. And now we can push Behrman and Stroll. 4 years, happy with the free-to-play. That's good. I mean, I did the impossible this year and deleted my free-to-play to start it again. So, it's been an interesting battle this year so far. Obviously, I haven't really raced for the last 4 weeks on this account. But it's going okay. And Stroll just going to get those 4-lap wets perfect. There you go, P1. Behrman's going to take over back to P1 for him. So, nicely done with pull clear of the rival. It took us a few laps to properly cement this and pull the gap, but we have now done that. And it is P1 and P2. So yeah, let me know how your GPs have gone so far. Let us know. Scored 124 in Champions, good enough for 4th. Nice. That's good. Champions, I'm going to definitely have to do that one. Definitely going to have to at some point. Whether it's with a main account, I am looking forward to getting this account eventually into that sort of region of the free-to-play. If we can go Champions one day, the aim is to get a P1. That is the aim. Fastest lap circuit, I think it's Brazil, but someone might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. But I do believe it is. When should I use power unit? Ivan, you want to attack on corners, conserve down the straight. Unless using DRS, use it, obviously attacking down the straight. So, we're through. I think it's Brazil. Yeah, a couple of people saying Brazil. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Thomas did Q2, did all 4 races to finish on the last place. Somehow qualify for Saturday. Hey, just great. Great news. That's all you need. Another perfect race then. So just that one real player matchup so far that has absolutely cost us. So it's on to race number 6. So race 6. Let's go. What do we think then from race overtaking and cornering? So we're on to Brazil. So again, same setup, different drivers though. And I think it might be Antonelli that comes in here for Brazil. Let me try and see if there's... I mean, Colapinto not as good. Stroll not as good, but better tyre management. Jack Doohan is not as good. Hajar is better, but really bad qualifying. So I might take these. I'm going to take these two and that setup. I think that is going to be fine. Let me know in the chat then how many points we are going to get from Brazil. Let me know. Let's see what we can do. And fingers crossed, it's pretty nice. Grouping in the lower division isn't ideal when I'm at 2.6k flags. Yeah, Dan, that's the thing. Flags doesn't really count against anything anymore. That's the annoying thing for you. It's all based on previous GP results. So, Brazil. Sao Paulo, 9 laps. So I think usually here, for my level in Challenger, free soft, free soft, free soft, and a 4 medium, free soft, 2 soft would be the way of action. We've got a decent Behrman 4 medium, 5 hard works great, Akash says. That's an interesting one. We're going to Overtaking and cornering. I'm going to use a hex to cement the win. So again, you might be thinking that these races are quite straightforward. I mean, we're not wrong. They're not the worst. The main thing is the matchups for real players. And we have a real player here. This is a real player without boosts. So let's see how we get on in this one. Are you going to play in your contend account? We haven't qualified for the other account. I didn't even bother. I didn't really want to. I'll try and show you. There you go. The big solid you didn't qualify. I didn't do it on the main account. Couldn't be bothered. I'm kind of slowly trying to win back some enjoyment. So I'm not going all out at the minute. So Bearman P1. Antonelli P3. That is okay. Because Antonelli on the slower tyre to begin with. And we can continue to push. Got 215 in contender. Wow, Aral, if you're P2 at the moment, I reckon you will qualify. If you're already P2. I think you'll be absolutely fine. I would expect. So Bearman comes through. And I should start using DRS more. There's a bit of a waste not using it that lap. But now we'll close up a little bit for Antonelli. Like so. And the rival still just currently ahead of us, but will pit this lap. And then it's Antonelli onto the soft, quicker tyre. Thank you, Tekken. So Bearman will come through. Antonelli will carry on. And he'll go for soft tyres now. So hopefully the boost should help us bridge the gap to the rival. Looks like the rival's doing a free soft on their car. Same as Bearman. But obviously Bearman's got a decent lead over him. I think rival has the wrong setup, Akash, potentially. It's what I do find quite a lot down in Challenger, that a lot of people do use some questionable setups. We obviously don't know what this guy is running. So we'll see that after. I'm going to use DRS because I'm about to lose it. So might as well. Now he did the overcut on the rival. There he goes into P2. And we are just slotting in behind them. So P2, P3. Remember, Bearman's got good overtaking. So he will carry better track stats for the rival. So this is all about time. Take it easy. And then we can pounce a little bit later on. Let's use a medium push on DRS. I don't want to waste the power unit. And that is us into P2. Conserve back down again with Antonelli. Yeah, not really stressing too much here. Rivals use DRS through the corner. That is good for us. Breakdown for Bortoletto there as well. As Bearman just gets past the broken down Ferrari. Will the rival get hit by the Ferrari? No. So rival will come in. We will continue. And now we've got to do the push of an out lap again. Or in lap. So Antonelli, the overcut again. He was just ahead, so you can't really call it too much an overcut, but we are back on the free-to-play for us. Yeah, welcome. Welcome back. Do you reckon Matt's going to somehow win the championship and put... Hey, who knows, Dan, but I don't think so. I think there's some tracks that definitely do suit McLaren coming up. So they are going to win some more races. So Bearman, use DRS before we lose it. Use it or lose it is DRS when you're in first and second. And Antonelli, with that extended stint, has come out nicely ahead then of P3. So this is going to be our fifth 47 point. Only race number 1, the real player, higher team score, is where we've currently dropped points. But let's make sure that we gain some power unit as we cross the line. 1 lap to go here in Brazil. Ah, thank you, David. It was very kind. Let's go. Let's get the win done. We're going to be race number 6. If you said 47s, you are going to be correct. Here we go. Behrman P1, Antonelli laps up to 10th place. Double Williams lappage there on the final sector of the circuit. And it is a beautiful P1, P2. 47s, free boosts as well. That is what we needed. I don't know for Miami, Madav, but you just want as much speed as possible for that circuit. And obviously defensive drivers. So Bortoletto, I imagine, is good at Series 9. I think Max is okay as well, isn't he? For contender. Let's open these up and see what we get. Have a guess at race number 7 then, if you want to guess the points, while we're currently opening these bad boys. And let's see what we get. I mean, every little helps, I guess, with these crates. They're not the most rewarding, but every little helps. Race 6 done. We are on to race number 7. It is tyre management, power unit. It is Spa. So again, probably these drivers, probably this setup. No, not too sure, Christian. Not too sure, mate. And thank you, Madav. I don't know what F1 Clash has in plans for 2026. There you go. Greetings, brother, from Argentina. Dante, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, race number 7. 6 races of perfect points so far. 5 races, sorry, with perfect points. 1 with 2-point drop. Another real player. Another higher matchmaking. Hey, it's alright, Modi Damien. It's all good. We're at Spa for race 7. Feel free to watch back through if you wish. Of course. So, let's see what happens here. But we've got every chance. Every chance of trying to... Do they have qualifying? Are we going to be able to get ahead? Thabo, welcome. So, I think you can do free soft. And I'm going to use instinct again. But I don't know. If not, we'll go to medium second stint. Welcome, Chow. Welcome along. So here we go. We wait for the rival to ready up. 47 -1. This is going to be a tough race. Question is, how much has this rival got the right setup? What boost are they going to use as well? Here we go. Come on. Stroll needs a good start. Instinct and Glitz boost for the rival. And we get away okay. Behrman is away okay. He's in to P4. Stroll's away okay as well. So this is not the worst start in the world so far. As we go down the straight for the first time. Rival on the mediums. Welcome, Addy. Not too much, Addy. You haven't missed too much as we are trying to get through into P3. There we go. P3 has been found. And now we're up into P2 as well. So P2 and P6 at the moment. I'm going to just try.
We've got a new subscriber.
And I've got another alert box, but it's not coming up. There you go. Fabo's hit that subscribe. Thank you, Fabo. And now we just... I think you can definitely get free softs around here. What's your races after you finish? Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. I think the rivals just conserved there to give up DRS. To give them DRS. So I'm going to just conserve all the way because they're going to be absolutely flying down here. That's fine. Oh, they do just get past on one car. So the power unit for me is very, very strong. I've got 81% compared to the rivals 0. So this is what we've got to just push past. Can Stroll get past Norris? Not just yet. Now we can. So up to P4 we go. Right on the back of P3. We're back into P1. Again, rivals just taking that DRS every time from us. Can I conserve? I think he conserves pretty much down here and gives himself DRS. It's smart play, but we've got good power units. So again, I'm just going to let him use his DRS because now we can start pushing. But we should be able to now absolutely fly. I'm going to just use DRS as well. Thomas! Everybody hit that W for Thomas, who's just become a channel
Success,
member.
Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
So thank you very much to Thomas. Make sure to hit the W's for him and show him the channel, the community support. We're going to get a little bit of a double stack here. Oh, that's painful. And welcome to our new channel subscriber as well there. As now we are back out. So, let's see what we got in the tank. Let's see if we can catch up. We can catch up and we can pass. So we are now P1, P2. Again, race number 7. Out-qualified, out-team score matched. We take the initiative and we currently lead the way. P1 and P2. We've pulled a gap to 3 and 5 at the moment. This is looking strong. Can we finish it off? Yeah, softs will last though. Softs will be fine. We're a couple of % in the bag. No worries, Arrow. Look after yourself. And now Bearman comes through. Stroll comes through as well. Little bit of DRS on medium to help. There you go. So this is looking pretty nice at the moment. We've got Stroll ahead. Well, Stroll behind, but ahead of the rival in P3. They are catching, but I've got very, very strong power unit. This is Challenger Michael free-to-play account. And yeah, rival's going to come back at us because they're going to get DRS. I'm best to give Stroll DRS, though, based on his power unit. So you can see there, rival with DRS now as well. But it's time to push. Bearman 1, Stroll 2. These will swap over. We now should be able to push to the finish and pull ourselves clear. P5 only for the rival. We're going to get a lot of traffic. Wow, that is so much traffic. But luckily, we are ahead. We have got the tyres in hand. And we are going to be able to pick up maximums. Here we go. Bearman will just survive on the tyres. Told you 46 plus 1. Sure you said 47 minus 1, Levent. Sure you did. Come on. Real player taken down. Higher matchup. They went for the softs as well in stint 3. They ran out of tyres. So our strategy was absolutely perfect. That was a beautiful strategy. Well, I saw you, Levent. Don't worry. Don't go and quickly delete that chat comment as well. Have you deleted it? No, you haven't. Oh, just to check. What did they run then? Level 7 and level 5. And power unit for our car. It did the job. Good stuff. Come on. That is a great, great victory again. 1037. We're up against it on team score, but we are managing to pull through. So we have got one more race to do. If you haven't commented in the chat yet, all I say is get involved for this last race. Have a guess how many points you think we're going to score for a bit of fun. Let me know who's watching as well by sending something in the chat too. So the Spire is good to get. So, have we got anything more we can claim in here? Hey, we're going to get some free boosts here. Here we go.
Success, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
7 ballast boost. Sante. Thank you for hitting subscribe. 47 again. Let's go. Hoi Nengoyan. Welcome. Hamilton. Come on. We've got free boosts. We're going to get some glitz boost in the pocket here as too. Like so. There you go. How many glitz boost? 10. Every little helps. Back to Silverstone it is then. Which was our first race. We need speed on the car. We need tyre management drivers. So Stroll I'm going to put back in as well. When I find him. Where's he gone? There he is. 46 Norris P2. Okay. Final race. Get the guesses in. The Smooth Operator GP.
You know what that was? That was a smooth operator. Smooth operation.
Let's do this. Should you use boosts in opening round? Hi, Ngoyan, as long as you can make it through without them and you're not requiring to max score, then yes. If you have doubts that you will get through, either race later in the day or use a few boosts on circuits that you may struggle at. So, I don't want to use any Eagle boosts. I'm going to be using probably downforce in this race, or maybe even tyre water. I need to try and get a 4 medium out of this stint. No worries, hang on. Here we go. Where do we qualify? 4th and 6th. Okay. Do I go for a 2-stop? Or do I go for 1? Don't really want to use... I mean, I could use dead fast. I'm going to use a downforce. I'm going to go 1-stop. I'm going to use both downforce. I know it hasn't got speed, but it's okay. We've got a bit of tyre management, and it's free. Rival goes downforce and tyre water. Here we go. Get the guess in the chat if you haven't already. It's final race time, and we get a good start. Rival hasn't pushed off the start, and that is us now into P1. Inside line can always be painful. As we drop to 5th, that slow start still kind of affecting Stroll a little bit as he gets in a McLaren and Ferrari sandwich and comes out of it in P3. Or about P4, he's gone backwards again. So after lap 1 is where the race start effect will knock off. Rival is now pushing. I think we're not going to be too good on the mediums here. I might have to go to hards. It's going to be tricky. Depends how much we need to push in this race. But at the minute, we're okay. Down the straight we go. Here comes Lance Stroll to take P2. Now, obviously, real player in this race, currently in 6th and 7th. We're going to just focus on our race. Don't need to react to anything the rival's doing. We just got to watch the tyres now. Just keep pushing, Chow. Keep pushing, mate. We might be... It's still tough on mediums. It's still very, very close on tyres. I could go hards just to be on the safe side. That is one thing I might do. Because Stroll's only just got 4 mediums in him. Maybe we can get it. Where's Norris here? Is he 6th? He is 6th on hards. Okay, Behrman can get the medium. Safe is nice. Yeah, definitely hard. People are saying. If you're just going to run out slightly. So, let's push Behrman now. Because we've got a bit of tyre in hand. Stroll's going to come through as well to the hard tyres. So, good little stint there. Rivals in P3. Now, we're just creating that gap. Making sure that we don't double stack. So, through comes Behrman into Maggots, into Beckett's, down the straight. He'll just run out of tyres, as you can see. But it's not going to impact him too much. He's going to come into the pits. Only loses a second or so. And now it's Stroll's turn as well. So double work for the team here. And it's only a slight double stack. There is the rival. Goes to mediums, the rival. Maybe thinking that they can do mediums instead of hards. Which is okay, because I don't think you can get the full push. So, rival's also on the soft tyre. Looks like they went for an early pit stop. So all we've got to do is just conserve down. We know these tyres can get to the end. We just need to save our power unit. That's all we got to do. And we're conserving that nicely. Just pulling clear. Now what you got to remember as well is if there was a safety car now, we've got to get some power unit just in case. Because, especially for Behrman. So I'm going to use Stroll. Push him a little bit more. Keep Behrman on concern. Wondering for next week, is top 10 challenger better than final round contender? It depends where you're going to finish in contender, and that's your problem. It depends where you're going to finish in contender. Look at the boost difference between top 50 contender and top 10 challenger. That's the one thing I would recommend. If you can get a top 10 challenger, it probably is better than a 50th place contender. It would probably be way better than a 50th place contender. But remember, your assets are limited though. Challenger, you can only win assets up to Series 6. Contender, you can win assets up to Series 9. So it's a very big difference on the asset reward as well. But if you are a long-term F1 Clash player, you will know that actually, that probably doesn't really matter. You've probably still got the same chance of dropping a Series 1 asset. So, final lap here of the opening round of the Smooth Operator GP. Baron leads from a DRS-activated Stroll, who now does manage to come past. And then what we'll do is we'll tow the cars along with a little bit more pace. That is why, look, you can see there, you have to be more accurate with DRS. It only really works better down these big straights. And that is going to be a job done. Akash as well, I know you're free to play, so... And it's going to be nearly a photo finish across the line. But Behrman and Stroll take it. Contenders is just more Equinox. Exactly, that's the point. You make perfectly. You just get more of the bad reward. So that is P1, P2, Stroll P3, Sainz P6, and that is a very good round of racing. I think by my calculations, spoiler alert if you're just about, or just joining us, I think, I should have checked the setup, but that is a race that gives us 7 perfect scores, I believe. So we'll just quickly unlock that one and just see what we get in this challenge. I'm assuming these crates get better then for the final round, which they're not too bad actually for 1 second crates, let's be honest. I think most can probably agree with that. So that is a good job done. If we just tick off some of these quickly, because we've got some nice points here. Don't need the pit pass, thank you. Let's just open a couple of these and then we'll see how many points we've got. I believe it's a 1 race drop. And we've had many real players as well. Metronome, that was a nice little gold crate there. Cheeky gold crate for Metronome. Let's see if we get anything else from the likes of series number 9 or 10. Hulkenberg, Jack Doohan, some Russell, and some Vortex is okay too. What we'll do is we'll open up the race crate. This will give us some boosts, obviously some of the free boosts. And 5 downforce will always go a very nice way for us. Sparky, Sainz, and some more Vortex indeed. So let's go and take a look then in this GP where we currently sit. Nothing else left to claim. Oh no, we have. I apologise. Keep teasing you with our score. We've still got some crates to open. Let's get these open. This could have helped us now, you never know. Some Alonso and some Fury. And let's open the coin crate as well. Every little helps. 2.5 million. Some Hustle, Dynamo, and the Bohemian. So, let's continue. Let's now properly show you where we are so far. On to race. On to the Smooth Operator GP. We dive for the results. And it is in to P number 2. So 374 points. I think this player was one who scored perfect yesterday. They did. And looks like they matched somebody on the very last race and dropped some points. So we slot into the Challenger GP in P2 currently. Now that is going to send us through to the final round, which is very good. Everybody else so far has dropped some sort of points, so that is good, with some later players who have scored well to come. But at the minute, we are through, and the aim tomorrow is to pick up some of them big number glitz boosts. That is the aim, because so far on this account, we have managed to get some nice boosts and hold on to them. Significantly noticed the Gladiator boost when we got P2 Challenger. So we've got some nice boosts overall. And again, we don't use any of the premium boosts in dual GP, duels, only GPs. Akash, I'm hoping for more F1 Manager next week, mate. I haven't got any more recorded, so that's something that I've got to do. But that is are free to play. We are currently completed 1,126 races on this account so far. So we're doing okay. 12 win streak as well. That's a surprise. But it is looking good. We are in Series 10. We are trying to get to Series 11. But at the minute, we are still in Series 10. So make sure you do hit the like button on this stream for me. It's been a blast. I hope you've enjoyed our opening round. We've had a lot of good battles. Pretty much 6 out of 8 races have all been difficult matchmaking, but we managed to overcome and win every single duel. Now, I'm hoping to be live tomorrow later in the evening for some racing on GPs for the final round, but definitely we are going to be live on Monday and Tuesday when we revisit the F1 Clash sprint races. So good luck for your racing. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we'll see you later on in the weekend.